Wico Terran? What is this?
Orders, Captain.
Not enough minerals.
Roger that.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ooh,
SCP good to
the
go,
hype
sir.
train has been realized, guys, so early in the day. Thank you so much.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCP good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what my best matchup is.
SCP good to go, sir.
I have a pretty big range on all the matchups, I think.
SCP good to go, sir. Roger that.
Not enough minerals.
Probably my most steady matchup would be TVZ, but I don't peak as high with who I can beat, generally.
Good to go, sir.
Best Zerg player I've beaten was like 2400, where I've beaten better Protosses and Terrans than that. Although I'm not as steady and solid in those matchups. So, I don't know.
I read you. Reporting
It's
for
nice though having all my matchups be somewhat reasonable,
orders received.
even though my TVP sometimes errors way down. Back when I like played, I don't know. It's funny because I call it professionally, but I almost feel like I play more professionally now. But yeah, back in those days,
Not enough
my
minerals.
TVZ was so weak
Not enough minerals.
compared to my other two matchups.
Orders, Captain.
Like I was probably just
Reporting for duty.
basically as good as any foreigner or better against Terran and Protoss.
SCP
But
good to
against
go,
Zerg,
sir.
I was like
Affirmative.
big range. Lost to a lot of bad Zerg players very often.
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain. Yes, sir. I read you. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Reporting for duty. Right away, sir. Orders, Captain. SCP good to go, sir. I read you. Yes, sir. Orders received. Right away, sir. Yes, sir.
Not enough
Orders,
minerals.
Captain. I read you. Orders,
Not
Captain.
enough minerals. Not enough
Yes, sir.
minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Orders, Captain. SCP good to go, sir. Orders, Captain.
You want a piece of me, boy? Jacked up and good to go.
SCP good to go, sir. I read you. Orders, Captain. Affirmative. Reporting for duty.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Alright, I think it's like a gaseous expand,
For duty.
because that scout was
Something to shoot.
very, very late.
I read you. Yes, sir. Right
Yeah,
away,
there it
sir.
is.
Your forces are under attack.
SCP good to go, sir. Affirmative. Roger that. Right away, sir. Orders, Captain. Affirmative. Roger that. Yes, sir. Orders, Captain. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Roger that.
Commander, rock and roll.
Yes, sir. Roger that. Reporting for duty. I read you.
Add-on complete.
SCP good to go, sir. Right away, sir.
Commander,
Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty. Orders received. Orders, Captain. Job finished. SCP good to go, sir. Orders received. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
Not enough
Right away,
minerals.
sir. Orders received. SCP good to go, sir.
Ah!
something to shoot.
Orders, Captain.
Not
Commander,
enough
rock
minerals.
and roll.
Ready to
Jacked
roll
up
out.
and good to go.
Orders, sir.
Not enough
Destination.
minerals.
Yes, sir.
Orders, Captain. Right away, sir. Roger that. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. SCP good to go, sir.
Not
sir.
enough
Yes,
minerals.
sir.
Reporting for duty.
Ready to
Affirmative.
roll out.
SCV good to go,
Absolutely.
sir.
Give me some of this shoot.
Proceeding.
Jacked up and good to go.
Orders, sir.
Give me some of this shoot.
Job finished.
Let's move.
Orders, Captain. I read you. Affirmative. I read you. Yes, sir.
Orders, sir.
SCV
Orders,
good to go,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. Moving. Absolutely. Orders, sir. Moving.
Add-on complete.
Report for
Insufficient
duty.
phosphine gas.
Affirmative. Orders, Captain.
Identify
Job
target.
finished. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Orders, Captain. Orders,
Orders,
received.
sir. Absolutely.
SCV good to go, sir.
Destination. Proceeding.
Orders, Captain. I read you.
Identify target. Ready to roll out.
Job
Your
finished.
forces are under attack.
Orders, Captain. Job finished. I read you. Right away, sir. Roger that.
Identify target.
SCV good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Orders, Captain.
Ready to roll
I read
out.
you.
Not enough
Identify
minerals.
target. Delighted to, sir.
Yes,
Not
sir.
enough minerals.
SCV good to
Forces
go,
are under
sir.
attack.
SCV good to go, sir.
Quiet
I read you.
online. Systems functional.
Not enough minerals.
Destination. Orders, sir. Moving.
SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go,
Orders,
sir.
sir. Moving.
Job
Orders,
finished.
sir. Orders, sir.
Your forces are under
Proceeding.
attack.
I read you. SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir. Roger that. Orders, Captain.
Identify target. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Standing by. Go, go, go. Let's
Yes,
move.
sir. Destination.
Good to go.
Orders, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Delighted to, sir.
Research complete.
Moving. Proceeding.
I read you.
Add-on complete.
Reporting for duty.
Destination by target.
Your
Destination.
forces are under attack.
Calling online.
Destination.
Reporting for duty. I read you. Orders, Captain.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Orders, sir. Destination.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Orders, Captain.
Calling
Orders,
online.
sir. Yes, sir.
No.
Orders, sir.
Calling online.
Yes, sir. Proceed.
Systems functional.
Orders, sir.
Acknowledged HQ.
Modulated energy.
Target designated.
Destination.
Channel open. Confirmed.
Orders, sir. Identify target.
Calling online.
Yes, sir.
Your forces
Destination.
are under attack.
Proceeding.
Job finished.
Yes, sir. Destination. Destination. Moving. Destination.
Your
Proceeding.
forces are under attack.
Moving.
Reporting for duty. Right away, sir. Job finished.
Calling online.
Orders, sir. Moving.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Orders, sir. Delighted to, sir. Identify target. Yes, sir.
Good to go, sir.
Identify target.
Online.
SCV good to go, sir.
Ready to roll
Reporting for
out.
duty. Hill there.
Yes, sir.
Calling online. Systems
Good to
functional.
go, sir.
Destination.
TACOM
Job
on.
finished.
Channel open.
Yes, sir.
Channel open.
Upgrade
Identify
complete.
target.
SCV
Orders,
good to go,
sir.
sir.
Proceed.
SCV good to go, sir.
Destination. Moving.
Orders, Captain. Job finished. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Goliath
Delighted
online.
to, sir.
Systems functional.
Yes, sir.
Ready to roll
Orders
out.
received.
Destination.
Orders, Captain. Yes, sir. Orders received. Reporting for duty there. Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty.
Identify target. Moving. All right.
Your
Destination.
forces are under attack.
Go, sir. Roger that. Job
Orders,
finished.
sir.
Job
Identify target. Orders, sir.
Calling online. Go ahead, TACOM.
Ready to roll out.
Roger that. Right away, sir.
Destination, move it.
Base is under attack.
Orders,
Building
sir.
complete.
I read you.
Not enough minerals.
Orders, sir.
Good to go,
Delighted
sir.
to serve.
Not enough minerals.
Destination, bring it on.
I read you. Job's finished.
Not enough
I read
minerals.
you, sir.
Base is under
Orders,
attack.
Captain. Roger that. I read you. Orders received.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Yes, sir.
Not
Right away,
enough
sir.
minerals.
Roger that.
All right, bring it on.
I read you.
Your forces are under attack.
Orders received.
I read you, sir.
Reporting for duty.
Research complete.
Ready to roll out. Orders, sir.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Proceeding.
Job's finished.
All right, bring it on. Yes, sir.
Job's finished.
Upgrade
SCV good to
complete.
go, sir. Job I read you. Affirmative.
Not
Roger
enough
that.
minerals.
I read you, sir. Something on your mind? Oh, is that it? I read
Not
you,
enough
sir.
minerals.
I
SCV good to go, sir.
did. Something on your mind?
Your
What do
forces
you
are under
want?
attack.
I read you, sir. Oh, is that it? I read you,
Upgrade
sir.
complete.
No problem.
Job's finished.
I read you, sir.
Job's finished.
All right, bring it on.
Reporting for duty. I read you. Right away, sir.
Your
What
forces
do
are
you
under
want?
attack.
Orders, sir. What do you want?
Go ahead,
Yes,
TACOM.
sir. Destination? Something on your mind? Yes, sir. All right, bring it on. Yes, sir. Destination? All right, bring it on. Something on your mind? Oh, orders, sir. Identify target. What do you want? Destination?
Your forces are
Orders,
under
sir.
attack.
I read you, sir. Identify target. Absolutely. No problem. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm going. Delighted to, sir.
Confirmed.
Yes, sir. Move it.
Channel open.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, bring it on.
Yes, sir.
Systems functional.
Orders, Captain. Orders received.
Ready to roll out. Delighted to, sir. What do you want? Destination? Absolutely. Yes, sir. What do you want?
Your forces are under
Something on
attack.
your mind? Yeah? Orders, sir.
SCV good to go, sir.
Destination?
Orders, Captain. I can't feel right away, sir.
Identify target. Ready to roll out. Identify target. Orders, sir. Proceeding. Identify target.
Reporting for duty.
Destination.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Orders, sir.
Your forces
Yes,
are under
sir.
attack.
Delighted to, sir. Bring it on. Yes, sir. Move it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Destination? Absolutely. Something on your mind? Sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Additional
sir.
supply depots required.
Destination? Yes, sir.
Your forces are under
Bring it
attack.
on. Orders, sir. Absolutely. Bring it on. Destination? Yeah, I'm going.
Your forces are under
Is that
attack.
it? I dig. What do you want?
Oh, that science stuff is so good here.
I dig.
Your forces are under
Ready?
attack.
Something on your mind? I dig. Orders, sir.
Reporting for duty.
Ready to roll out. Absolutely.
I read you.
What do you want? I
Job's
dig.
finished.
Your forces are under attack.
I read you, sir. Yeah? I dig.
Job's finished.
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah? Oh, is that it? Yes, sir.
Job's
What do you
finished.
want? Identify target. Something on your mind? To roll out. Yeah? Orders, sir. Absolutely. Identify target.
Reporting for
Not
duty.
enough
Something on
minerals.
your mind? What do you target. Proceed. Roll out. Delighted to serve. What do you want? What do you want?
For duty.
What do you want? Oh, is that it?
Additional supply depots required.
All right, bring it on.
Orders, Captain. Right
Alright,
away,
he's
sir.
starting to break away from me right now.
Additional supply depots required.
I read you, sir. Ready to roll
Additional
out.
supply depots required. Complete.
Identify target.
I read you. Affirmative.
All right,
I read you.
bring it
Ready
on.
to roll
out. I read you. Destination.
Job finished.
What do you want? Identify target. Oh, yes, sir. Move it. Identify target.
Your forces are under attack. Upgrade complete.
No problem. Oh, is that it, sir?
Your forces are under attack.
All right, bring it on.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
Something on your mind? Orders, sir. Yeah, I'm going.
Your forces are under attack.
Ready to roll out.
I read you.
Something on your mind? Orders, sir. Yeah. All right, bring it on.
I read you. Affirmative.
Something on your mind?
I read you.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Yeah. Identify
Your
target.
forces are under attack.
Order. SCP, good to go, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Orders, sir. Delighted to, sir. Yes, sir.
Roger that. Can't build it. Right away, sir.
Yes, sir. Delighted to, sir.
Reporting for duty. Orders,
Your
Captain.
forces are under attack.
Proceeding. Orders, sir. Absolutely.
Not enough energy.
Identify target. What do you want? Orders, sir. Move it. Yeah. Destination. Identify target. What do you want? Orders, sir. Orders, sir. Destination. Delighted to,
Not
sir.
enough energy.
Orders, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Bring it on.
Not enough minerals.
Destination, move it. Proceed. Something on your mind, sir? Delighted to, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Absolutely.
Orders, Captain.
Orders, sir. Bring it on. Absolutely. Move
Job
it.
finished.
Proceed. Yeah.
Your forces are under attack.
Identify target.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Something on your mind? Identify target. Yes, sir. Destination. All right. Bring it on.
Yes, sir. I read you.
Ready to roll out.
Yes, sir.
All right. Bring it on. Yes,
Affirmative.
sir.
I can't build
Ready
it.
to roll
Right
out.
away. Orders received.
Identify target.
Not enough
Orders,
minerals.
sir. Destination.
Your
Identify
forces are
target.
under attack.
Identify target. Orders, sir. No problem. I dig. Orders, sir. Rosie, yeah.
SCP, good to
Your
go,
forces
sir.
are under attack.
Systems functional.
All right. Bring it on.
Confirmed.
Yes, sir.
Not enough minerals. Your forces are under
SCP,
attack.
good to go, sir.
Something on your mind? Yeah?
I read you.
All right. Bring it on.
Reporting for duty. Affirmative. Right away, sir.
I read you, sir.
Yes, sir. Job finished. Orders, Captain. Roger
Something
that.
on your mind? Identify target. Something on your mind? Yeah? I dig.
Your forces are under attack.
All right. Bring it on. I read you, sir. No problem.
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
I read you. Yes, sir. Orders,
What
Captain.
do you want?
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir. Roger that.
Yeah? No problem. I dig. Yeah, I'm going. Oh, is that it?
Your forces are under attack.
Can I take your
Go
order?
ahead, TACOM.
enough minerals.
Go ahead, HQ.
Something on your mind?
Comlink online.
Go ahead, HQ.
Yes, sir.
SCV good to go, sir.
Base is
Go
under
ahead,
attack.
HQ. I copy
Go
that.
ahead, TACOM.
Yeah?
Job reporting for duty. Right away, sir. I'm listening. Reporting for duty. Right away, sir.
Ready
Your
to
forces
roll
are
out.
under attack.
Buckle up.
Identify target. Move it.
Destination. Input coordinates. Input
Your forces
coordinates.
are under
I
attack.
copy that.
Not enough
Input
minerals.
coordinates. I'm listening. I'm listening.
Base is
Destination.
under attack.
I copy that.
Not enough energy.
Input coordinates. Go ahead, HQ. Buckle up.
Not enough energy.
I copy that. Input coordinates.
Ready to roll out.
The guy was really good. He was really good. Damn. I think I was playing very well too. I think I actually had a window to do really good damage against him, and as soon as I missed my window, he basically ran away with it, right? So he played a little bit greedily, and that allowed me a good position. I'll show exactly where. If I had punished there, I think it would have been a very good game. I think I would have been able to have an advantage at that point. Alright, so I opened up here with some just pressure. When my barracks flew in, I figured he went starport at this point. So I started my armory. So I started just slightly before there, but yeah. So bring down an extra tank. I scout that he's going add-on. Okay. Fly this up. Kind of want to spot where his tanks are. This is how you can tell a lot of times that a Terran player is actually good. Is that if they go for Wraith, they won't spend a ton of time trying to harass you or scout you. They'll target your barracks really quickly. This made me sit on 3 facts for a while. I tried to make some additional ones before it died, but I was too slow. So here I just kind of set up a bit of a contain, and actually this part went well for me. Killed a Wraith, I killed 3 tanks there. I think I lost 2 tanks. Here I busted another tank. Alright, so as he broke there, I knew I had to get out. That was a little bit sloppy of me to even stay at that point. So I lost like an extra unit I shouldn't have. Okay, so he took this third really, really quickly. Yeah, you can see he's got a nice SCV lead and everything. It's very good. And of course he took the very fast expansion, so he should have an SCV lead, maybe not quite that high. Okay, so here I was just kind of laying some mines because my plan was to expand up to here. I'm not sure exactly why I chose there instead of here. This is a more normal expansion location. But yeah, so I go up here and I saw his SCVs trying to go up there, so I had an idea at least of what he wanted to do. Okay, and this move was really good. Okay, so I sent 3 vultures here. The vultures that were here, right? I sent them up here as he had overwhelming forces. So basically what you do is you take the high ground and your vultures will trade better than they would on the low ground. And also it forces him to bring a bunch of units over here. So he has a whole group of vultures that are over here right now, right? So that opens up a small window for me to do something, which is why I move out immediately. Here I'm trying to figure out what he has and where it's at. So I scan. This is really weak and this is strong. So I get up here, I see the tanks, I'm like, oh, no, let's turn around. This was not the right location. So I'm losing an extra unit right there. Some bad movement. I shouldn't have laid that mine. That was a terrible mine. Alright, I get in here. Now this is a really strong moment for me. And these 3 Goliaths behind actually make sure that none of the vultures can lay any mines. So his tanks are stifled back a bit. I'm basically taking control of the flow of his units here. Wow, look at this. He's hiring 2 commands. This is the power of really good SCV production. Look how big his economy is getting so quickly. I don't even have my 3rd command started yet. Crazy. Crazy. He was really good. Anyways, we're about to get to the moment where I didn't capitalize quickly enough. So far, this is... Like, I'm making some good moves here. I obviously should have some more command centers on the way. Okay, so he moves around me. And I think that this is not a bad, terrible move or anything. Like... So see, I see him coming. It's like, okay. Back this up. Now, it took me a minute to register what was going on here. When he moved these around, I think I had an opportunity to either attack this base or hit these units. Hitting these units is a little bit harder, a little bit scarier. Whereas I think if I immediately move all my tanks up to like here, I can probably kill this base. Or at least all the SCVs at it. So what I would need to do, because this force is not super large, but it's cost efficient enough in siege mode, what you do is you move it to about here, and that blocks the ramp, right? So as soon as I block the ramp by sieging up right about here, it's hard for him to engage that. So then I can run more units. Either he's moved these and I run them straight up, or I run them around to help hit the SCVs. And I think that this was the opportunity that I missed a little bit when he moved these units. And I think it could have been, if I had done that, I think that would have been really, really nice. So you see, this is the regular game speed that we're watching right now. It takes me a minute to realize what's going on. There we go. And now I'm like, oh yeah, he moved all these units. Of course, he can't have anything here. It's impossible, basically. I'm a little bit hemming and hawing. A little bit sloppy moving up. See, I'm basically trying what I said. But it's a little bit slow, and I don't have any support. So looking at this again, maybe my best move would have been to remove these units and then control this general area right about here. Just kind of keep him on this side. I think that would have been the best situation there. And by the way, this science vessel was awesome. That was a really good move to make the science vessel. Just detecting the mines. Like, my mines do nothing at that point when you have the vessel out. He was really good. Bowman first. Thanks for your sub, dude. Appreciate it. Oh. Whew. Yeah, he played very well. It's hard to play. I talk about it a lot to the point where I didn't want to bring it up again, where I lose some confidence playing against some of these fast expands with factory expand because they just have an advantage. Like, yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Yeah, I lost my barracks a little bit too quickly there too. That was such an issue. Because you need to go up to 4 or 5 facts pretty quickly against that so that you don't get run over. And it really slowed me down going up to 4 or 5 facts. If you have the same opener, you can survive on less facts for a little bit longer and like make another command center more easily.